Alright, so I'm going to start with the replay review that I said I would do ages ago. Um, so yeah, I don't play carry. First off, disclaimer, I'm a fake divine player, so another disclaimer, but like, hopefully, in terms of like the macro sense, you can see what I think you should be doing at any given moment in time. So yeah, hopefully should be super useful for both of us. Maybe I can learn a little bit how to play core. You can teach me how to play carry. I mean, I have no idea what the fuck you should be skilling in this lane. I think that's correct, but I don't fucking know. I would imagine in a situation like that, you try and get the melee form out, just because like, just does more damage, I guess, right? Melee base attack time, there's no chance. I guess it tends to ensnare as well. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if Pudge is showing on his own like that, you just man up on him with your ensnare and then maybe get some extra right clicks off. Let's chill. Nice. CS. Very nice CS. How is this wave messed up already? This is some shit wave control I'm looking at. Or maybe it's just like really good wave control from Mars. Who knows, man? Alright. Let's take a look at how this wave started. So you're drawing aggro on the troll, and you drew aggro on troll, and you took those creeps under your tower and have already ruined your first wave equilibrium. Which, with a lane like yours, which isn't super strong, level 1, and compared to their, like, in terms of just raw DPS, this is going to hurt your laning stage already, but we'll see how it goes. If you, like, aggressively deny, maybe you can salvage this, and, like, you're working with your Lion to try and pull and reset the wave. Yeah, super important. Be very careful as a ranged hero, drawing creeps under your tower with aggro. Get the Quelling Blade. I'm trying to see if this Quelling Blade is worth. Alright, so you missed 2 creeps for a Quelling Blade. I don't know if that's worth. Probably isn't worth, I imagine. And you only go... So you left the wave and didn't even get the range CS, so... Yeah, I suppose opportunity cost. So, oh, hello, creep wave. Just, oh my, okay. This is, hey, good creep aggro trick. Oh, there was an attempt. Alright, right there. Right fucking there. You're at full mana as a troll warlord, which I think is a mistake in this lane. You need to be using your spells to secure CS as soon as you hit level 2. You could have secured that with Whirling Axe's ranged form. Like, you don't want to... Like, this lane shouldn't be just given up freely. You're a troll warlord, and, like, you'll come on and, like, start beating into people this game, but you need to have a good start. And, like, giving them the XP advantage is pretty scary. Like, Mars being ahead is terrifying. So, yeah, you can literally just pop it with a right click, the range form, and immediately, 50 mana, man. You could have 75 damage. That's like an extra right click. You would have had that. Focus on getting these juicy creeps. I mean, I have no experience of creeps and hitting them, but I hear they're pretty good. Wow, get him! Well, yo, where's these slows coming out, Matt? You maybe could have killed that guy. Yo, what the heck? All right, free camera. This guy has a salve. You're at full mana. I feel like in a lane, if you're playing Troll Warlord into a double melee lane, why are you conserving your mana? Just like, you can get out, what, 5 spells? Pretty freely, not including mana regen, to do whatever you need to do to apply pressure. This guy's out of regen. Honestly, if Lion had gone on this guy and you'd slowed him, like, this guy would have been out the lane. and it'd be a 2-on-1. And then once you reset the lane, this guy would be out the lane because it would be a 2-on-1 as Mars. And you don't ever want to be in a 2-on-1 as Mars unless like the opposition team is like, I don't know, Crystal Maiden, like what's super low right click hero? I don't know, like Crystal Maiden Lina, or like no, like Crystal Maiden something useless as a core that hits for pennies and has no magic damage. So like no one right now, but who knows? Yeah, so slow him. Like if you slow him right there, he's in a tank. An extra 5 creeps. He's gonna get drained by Lion longer, and it's just like it's. I think something PPD said in a recent interview with Game Leap is that playing support is all about trying to make positive trades, so that if this guy right clicks me once, I'm gonna right click him twice. So in an opportunity like this, where you can use one spell to get off potentially an extra 2 right clicks, and I mean, you potentially could have killed him if he didn't salve like in between your right clicks, honestly. So I think just keep that in mind. Like you have the opportunity to use mana to pressure a lane like this, like because they're playing way too aggressively, like they're playing aggressively and trading their HP for nothing really. So just an important thing to keep in mind: using mana to both secure your lane in terms of CS and to secure your lane in terms of positive trades. Like you don't give a shit. 50 mana, man. Just pop it. As a support, you never want to be at 100% mana in a lane. But like for a core, I feel like it's a similar idea. Like you're not trading well enough if you're at full mana ever. It's fine. Nice. They can't do shit to you. Now slow them. Sick. Maybe a bit too much chains focused. That's fine. That's only level 1. You can trade. You still have salve. Now right here, I'd be salving. Okay, you got it. Nice. Just slow him. You know he's somewhere. Alright. This is again interesting skill usage. You know he's gonna be somewhere through here. You gotta just throw out your spells, man. What is this? 9-second cooldown. Just throw it. Like if you throw the slow here, he's dead. Like you know he's like as soon as you see him, like you gotta just throw out the slow. There's like no harm done, and then you can switch to melee form. Lion's wrapping around with the stun. Like this guy goes down, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Again, I don't know what this aversion to using your like you can get that kill. You can get that kill 2-3 seconds earlier, maybe. Like, and then maybe you hit another creep, and then maybe you accelerate your item timings faster. But like it all stacks up. Alright, nice. Let's like because your lane has more reach as well. You as Troll Warlord have the opportunity to aggro your creeps towards the range creep. Because you know that if that range creep gets low, you have 2 methods of securing a range creep from that distance, as well as Lion stun, securing range creeps from that distance. Whereas you, on the other hand, will force him to use a much higher commitment mana-wise spell, which is a spear, in order to secure CS. And if he steps up, well, you just run him down. Like, how much mana does he have? Like, this guy's on 1 tango. Like, if you would aggro this wave to go to your range creep and split up the 2 waves, so that the radiant melee creeps are over here hitting your ranged creep, and the dire melee creeps hit your range creep, and your creeps hit the dire range creep. Like if you just split the wave up like that and force Mars to make a choice of either giving up CS or expending mana for CS, like if this guy has no spear, his build is stupid. Like if this guy has no spear, you actually just run him down, and he has no TP and no regen. So you either run him down out of lane, or he tries to, or you kill him. Like, and he has to walk back to base and then walk back to lane because Pudge is. This guy's actually useless. This is a level 25 Pudge that is fucking useless, and you guys need to like leverage that fact in the lane that this guy is doing nothing and that you can beat the shit out of this guy, but you got to use your spells. Like, anytime this guy has to commit spear to get a CS, like, bang. Go on him. He has no disengage mechanism, and his build is really bad. Nice, he missed the stun, so this should be a free kill, I think. I think that's a mistake by Lion there. I'm fairly certain that's a kill, right? Off that slow? Yes. Okay, yeah. A Lion ground targeted stun would kill this. Yeah, yeah. Level 1 ground targeted stun would have got that, I'm pretty sure. But you know what? I'll just go back and like put it in slow mo and just see. Yes. Would have been close. I think you should have thrown it out anyway. Whatever. This is about you, not the Lion. Nice. This guy's no spear. Beat the shit out of him again. Slow him again. Like, yo, don't let him get away with like doing that for free. Like this guy's out of regen. Also, that's something you've not been doing enough to say, which is checking the enemy team's regen. Super important, so that you can like abuse the fact that like the enemy team is playing way greedier than they are allowed to do against your lineup. Like since your wave isn't like in a really favorable position, you're relying on the enemy team fucking up by not getting enough regen in order to trade well. Again, you've got your W. You could have secured that range creep. I feel like you could be in a larger XP advantage here, and without. I mean, you're still technically winning the lane, but you could be winning the lane really hard. Like your CS is way too low for like this lane. Okay, that is. Oof. If you get away here, I'm gonna be amazed. No, there's no way you live. Oh my god, you actually live. What the hell? No way. Is that spear? This guy's no spear. Because his build is greedy, and it's bad. That's fucking hilarious. You should have died. You actually should have died, 100%. Against a better team, you would have got punished for that. Like, completely unnecessary aggressive play into the enemy tower when it was rune timing. And that takes precedence over any sort of trades you make with the enemy team. Again, man, where's the use for the whirling axe like slow? Slows are so powerful. Did you just miss that? Oh, whoops, no. What? Well, I actually think you actually threaded the needle on your W. Alright, nice, because you're just gonna man up on them. Oh no. Lion's about to get a kill. But yeah, and here's the issue, like, now that these guys are starting to increase in levels, they have a larger capacity for burst damage than you do. And you're a pretty squishy hero. So it's going to get real... Oh. I don't know if I agree with Boots' speed here. Straight up. But I don't know what Trolls build, so I'm not going to claim your item build asshole this game until, like, later in the game. I don't feel like there's any point. I don't know if it's the correct thing to do, or whatever. You're at full HP and mana. I want to see you use a spell. Use a spell and force Pudge to react, or force this guy out of the lane. Like, this is miscommunication with Lion. Like, you need to slow when Lion's in range to use his spells. Nice. Fucked up. He thinks Bulwark's gonna save him. No way, fam. I don't know if I agree with that choice there, instead of getting the CS. It's like, there's no way you guys kill Mars from, like, full HP. Like, you're missing... Yeah... Okay, I think you missed one creep. But again, it's like another creep in a lane missed, where, like, you've had a lot of opportunities to, like... Well, it's not the choice of, like, not being... Or it's not the inability to hit the creeps, which is messing you up. It's the, It's just the decision making, which is putting you out of range of securing creeps. Nice. Something you could try doing as well is attack moving, trying to get in front of the Mars and like cut down trees while you're hitting him as well to reduce the amount of like, because if he spears you to a tree up here, like you have phase boots. This guy has only brown boots. Like you can maybe still catch up to him so long as you're posturing like, or constantly attempting to posture in front of him. So right click, get a little bit in front of him. Right click, get a little bit in front of him if you can. Even if he hits you against a tree, like it's still like offers you maybe like if this guy takes 2 more right clicks, he's out of the lane. He's out of the lane because Lion can just be here and kill him if he ever shows up. But now he's in XP range, which is unfortunate. Now in a situation like this where the wave is pushing and you see Pudge coming in, I would double nuke this wave and I would leave. Honestly, as soon as I see Pudge TPing in there, I'm double nuking that wave. You got the kill. It's worth. I would have said, but I think I don't know. Pudge got both bounty runes, so I don't think Mars cares too much about that trade. I like this TP. And now you can go transfer straight into pushing tower with the catapult. No, what is this? You're shrining? Hope you're shrining. You're not shrining. What are you doing? I'm trying to think what you're doing. You're going mid. Alright, okay. I liked your initial play, your initial TP. I thought that was really good. I thought coming here was great. But it's 10 minutes, and you have a catapult going through top lane. As far as I'm concerned, if it's catapult timing and you've just killed their safe laner who's overextending way too much and doesn't have his ulti, which is probably one of the things I would ask, I would like just instantly like just start pushing into this tower with catapult and forcing fights, man. Like, yeah. And you're okay. This here is also extremely inefficient. Okay, you took. Wait, what the hell? Why do you have the tome? Is that actually like? This is borderline griefing, actually. Taking the tome from your support that really needs 6 to be useful against a team of literally 4 melee heroes that hit you and a hero that needs to run at you. Not giving your Grimstroke tome here is a massive, massive mistake. And if you were in one of my pub games, I saw you take Grimstroke's tome, I would flame the shit out of you, dude. Like, oof. That fills me with rage as a support player. And this is such a good Grimstroke game as well. If he gets an early 6, these guys are fucked. They can't take fights into you. So yeah, I'd say like 2% of games should a safe laner ever have to take tome from either of his supports. Like, I see no reason why you took that item right there. And like, you're not getting, like, you're getting kills, but like, this is still really poor efficiency. You haven't hit creeps like on your way back. Okay, yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. If you TP to top lane and you decide that you're not going to commit for this tower, okay, and fight with your catapult, okay, that's fine. Maybe you feel like they're going to rotate too many heroes there and that you're not strong enough to fight when you are on limited mana. That's okay. But not making use of the farm, like, you need to be farming on your way back to a lane. So I want to be seeing you take this camp take this camp, take this camp, take this camp, and then take this camp, and like slowly work your way back to this lane, essentially. Like, because you see 3 heroes top, so you know no one's really pressuring the spot lane unless Mars like starts tanking it. And if he does, well, you have Lion that can literally just TP there right now and get to like, or maybe earlier Lion could have TP'd. Yeah, like Lion straight after this could have TP'd to that lane and soaked XP because he has no finger. So all Lion, like when Lion doesn't have finger, at this stage of the game, he just wants to be farming basically, or like unless someone's really out of position. You on the other hand can farm this creep wave, farm this creep camp, farm this creep camp, farm this creep camp, farm this creep camp, and then eventually you'll get back to the lane and be like, hey, cool, I got a fuck ton of farm. My Lion has also got a fuck ton of farm. So that's 2 heroes with a fuck ton of farm. Although in this situation, it's like you're like beelining it back to the tower when this tower isn't under pressure, like any meaningful pressure that you could just ask your teammate to go deal with. Like if Lion was here, he just stuns the creep wave and it dies like immediately. It's fine. I'm trying to think how much CS you missed in this time trying to go for that Mars kill. Missed one creep, missed another creep. Wait, actually, no, let's figure this out properly. So you got one creep. So you're about to miss 4 creeps, I imagine. You miss 4 creeps going for that kill, and you get nothing out of it. Like, so you not only missed almost an entire wave here, you also missed all the farm that you could have got. So you got 1 CS and like a kill in the entire time, in the time period of like a minute and like 20 seconds since you TP'd here. So, no, probably more, like a minute and 30 seconds. You have 1 CS in a minute and 30 seconds, which, let's be frank here. Some pretty poor efficiency. You could have got at least like, so you got 1 kill and 1 CS in a minute. Like it's just it. You're gonna get out farmed if you make decisions like that and try to go for these extremely difficult kills. You don't have to just like you could just chill. Like you don't need to force anything here. Like you're strong. You got your clarities. You shove out the wave, go farm. Shove out the wave, go farm. Which is like what I imagine you're doing.
Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall?
I'm very confused by this decision making. Okay, again, like that's another. You've spent, I don't know, like 15 seconds doing nothing. You could have farmed this cat. You have Morbid Mask, dude. You've got all the sustain in the world. Like it's daytime. You'll see them if they're coming at you unless they're smoked. Like you can farm this camp, clear through this wave, and then like just go farm more and like in the jungle and just let your Lion get XP until he's 6 and then he can leave and then you can go back to farming. And it's like you're missing out on a lot of opportunities. Like this camp, maybe the other like the other decisions for farming are not like great, but not hitting one like this camp as soon as that creep wave is cleared is a big mistake. You can maximize your farm by shoving out the wave and farming this camp, shoving out the wave and farming this camp every minute. So that's another 2 CS missed, essentially. I mean, Mars is getting nothing, but you could be getting way more than Mars. You could probably have at least 60 CS by now, easily. I don't know what that translates to gold because I don't know the gold numbers very well. But it's like what 30. Like 30 something for a melee. No, I'm not even gonna try. But that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold, man. And the only reason, like you can see, you could be ahead. Your entire team is kind of your team is behind because of you. You could be you could be higher in terms of farm than your claims. I'm pretty sure if you if this lane had like been played with more care towards the importance of creeps and the importance of trading effectively. Actually, this probably comes off as super flamey. I don't. The only thing I really like, I'm super flamey about is when you took your tome from the supports, because that's like farming efficiently is something that like takes practice to get used to. Taking tome from supports is like a really just rough, like questionable decision in general. Yeah, you're not. Again, you got full mana, dude. Like you need to be using your mana to trade. Like I know this guy has a lot of HP regen, but like you can't just let Mars free farm here as a troll warlord when you're in a one-on-one. You have a 3 level advantage somehow, and you need to be leveraging that to force this guy out of the wave in the position that you're in because he's not bursting you with his ulti. You've got the like he does not have enough to kill you right now unless you really mess up. So like just using mana is probably. I think if there's anything I can take, because it's almost 15 minutes, and that's going to be the end of like me watching because my knowledge of playing core like past the laning stage is borderline useless, um, and that's why I don't play core. Uh, room heart. Okay, nice. Okay, so there's 3 things I can give you to work on. It's don't be afraid to use your spells in the lane, or rather, if you have 100% mana, you're probably playing the lane wrong. Um, for most carry heroes, I want to say. As you know, if you have 100% mana after the first couple of waves, or after like 2 minutes, you're probably playing the lane wrong. Um, second, uh, just if you like that TP top was really good, and I like that rotation choice, but on your way back, you gotta just like if you're traveling from point A to point B and you don't have to get to point B like as soon as humanly possible, hit the creeps, man. You have Morbid Mask. Like you've got all the sustain you need to farm. You can actually just give this lane to someone else now, just because it's so hard to kill Mars unless he steps up like an idiot, which he keeps doing. Like and like you can pressure this guy out of lane like so many times by now, just with like you had not only the move speed advantage but like also the numbers advantage for a while, and he only died once, I believe. So I think leveraging when you're strong, which is when you have lots of mana, when you have lots of health, and when you have greater move speed. Those are like 3 things that typically indicate, hey, I should probably try and trade with this guy. Um, so what did I just say? So farming from point A to point B, uh, trading effectively in lane, something to focus on, and learning that probably one method you have in a lane where you're not going to pressure the tower is just in order to increase your farm is just shove out the wave, hit the hard camp, shove out the wave, hit the hard camp. Because in a lane where you're not pressuring tower, like, and you can't kill the enemy offlaner, the only feasible thing you can do to increase your team's advantage in the game is to just out farm them, essentially. And out farming heroes is, and let's be real, like carry's all about farming. Like, not no like mid lanes are not the playmakers, and carries are about finding farm in super hard games. Like, and yeah, I think just giving more priority to your own to your net worth essentially. Just constantly focus on your net worth. How can I increase my net worth how can I increase my net worth to like the best of my capabilities? Um, just constantly be thinking about that. Like, what's the best way that I can hit the most creeps in the least amount of time? It's probably a good point to start. And like, if you increase your farming speed, like, who cares about if your like laning isn't as strong? Like, if you can farm faster than the enemy team, heck, you're probably gonna win more games. I'm gonna see how you pressure with catapult here. I just want to see what you do. Now imagine if you'd done this like 5 minutes ago. You would have had 5 additional hard camps of net worth. And you didn't even pressure tower that hard with catapult.
And over here, Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, I think that's everything I got. I don't really play core, so unfortunately there's not much I can help you with. But
Dire don't look too scared.
I'm pretty sure you can kill it.
Top tower.
That's chill. There's really nothing more I can help you with. That's like your laning stage in a nutshell. Lots of rooms for better trades and lots of room to farm on your way to a destination, essentially. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, just at me in the Discord, and I will I mean, if you want, you can just call me and be like, "Hey, bud," or like try and organize a time we can talk, and I'll be like, "Okay, I'll watch you for a game, see how you're doing." But again, I'm not a core player, so probably first 15 minutes, about all I can do. After that, I don't know. Gotta go talk to like Nightmare or something. I'll teach you how to play Wraith King. Have fun.